G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio, transitioning to the Megabase with me, JD. I know it's been a while. Don't get me started. I know it's been almost a month, but the important thing, it hasn't actually been a month. It hasn't actually been a month since the last episode. Or maybe it has. G'day, mate. Oh, pause myself. No, it hasn't been a month. It's been one day short between, yeah, last viewing, well, last recording or last episode and now. It's been one day less shorter than a month, which is good. That's good news. You know, I'd hate to set a really bad precedent. I'm doing well today. Okay. That goes there. Landfill. That still doesn't work there. Rip it all up. Start again, bots. It's got to go there. So it hasn't been quite a month. And look, to be honest with you guys, what happened is I'd planned to take a week, maybe 2 weeks tops break from this series to get the belt series up to date. And it just didn't work that way at all. I guess that is the simplest answer I can give. It took way longer than I thought it would to try to spaghetti together. No, that button. Try to spaghetti together the builds. Because basically what I want to do is I want to not have any. I want to avoid a mainline train system, and I'm really also trying to avoid trains intersecting as much as possible whilst moving these resources around the Megabase. So it means the train system went from a nice simple, let's just plug it all into a main line and the trains can work it out, into this hugely complicated, all the builds are dependent on, you know, one another, and if trains have to intersect, they have to intersect at, you know, a train length apart and stuff, so, you know, there's no chance of jam ups, and it's just a nightmare, trust me. And on top of that, I don't have a lot of free time. I don't know whether you guys, you know, whether you all know that or not. I really don't have a lot of free time. I'm a parent. This is sort of my day job, you know, doing YouTube. Basically, I've got enough money currently to keep doing this without any big purchases, like, you know, the brand new computer that I desperately need. So parent, couple of children, partner, now with 3 cats and 1 dog, you know, it goes on and on. So, yeah, my time is precious. School holidays actually started, so I'm recording this Thursday week just gone. And school holidays start basically Friday. So, normally by now I should have a bunch of episodes pre-recorded, because over the school holidays especially, one, house full of kids, so not really what you would call a suitable recording environment. On top of that, I choose to spend as much time as I can with the family over the holiday periods. Why did we build track there? Whose robot job was it to do that, and why did you not do it? That's my question. Oh, hang on. So that means that has to go away. So does that, so does that. All Archie, right there. with some lasers on the back end. Plug in those train tracks. We've still got some landfill left. We'll pick this up from this conveniently placed train. Get rid of this loop station because I don't need that anymore to get trains to turn around. Put that down. So yeah, that was, yeah, me not having nearly enough time, along with different things stealing what little free time I have. So the GM8 event that happened just the other week basically chewed 3 days. 3 days worth of like my spare time / my recording time / everything else, and swallowed it up into the ether. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the event itself. But just due to the inherent nature of, you know, how my life is, it meant that I borrowed family time because it actually happened on a Saturday afternoon and the event started. So it's midnight Friday normally, but it's Saturday afternoon, 5 o'clock my time. So I borrowed a Saturday afternoon and a whole of Sunday away from the family, which I then had to make back up somehow. So yeah, I basically had to lose 3 days worth of recording and evenings and everything else to make up for it. Which is fine, and it's fair, and it's understandable. On top of that, as I said, the spaghetti mess was messy, to put it politely. And it took a lot more physical space than what I thought it would. So I've spent the last 2 hours expanding the base, expanding those front walls. Go to there, because hang on, I need to get the artillery train, and you need to go to there with a circuit condition. Go. So I've spent the last 3 hours just expanding the walls, and I thought with my pretty blueprints and the practice that I've already done, it really wouldn't take that long. The catch is it took hours, partly because of the distances involved. Now I'm further and further away from the base, so when I have to call for landfill, it takes longer and longer and longer to get here. Partly because I have left the biters activated rather than killing them, because I know how you guys love a light show, especially one that involves nukes and biters going. Yeah, they've been the two real big things that have slowed down expansion overall. That, and we're now far enough out that the biters are shoulder to shoulder thick. I'll put it that way. Okay, so manual. I want to jump into this train. I really don't want that much track. Made this mistake more than once. We've still got 12 artillery left. I think we're good to go. So, now we're on a new trainer going to a new destination. Oh, did I get... Nope, nope, nope. RD reload. Back. I need that rocket fuel. Turn around. Turn around. Back out we go. Oil's down, running at full pelt. Good. Oh, actually, I need to fix that train as well. Oil. RT. Circuit condition. And you need to go back to oil too, because you're holding up the next train, which I need to decommission. So expansion. This is the size of the base currently, and I sort of allocated this much space for sort of the Megabase, you know, roughly like that. Turns out I need double that and at least 50% again. So I started expansion, and I'm figuring, like we've got this much area. Well, we'll just double it. That should cover us. There's going to be a crap ton of lakes I need to fill in, it turns out. It was really nice when I came through here, because I'm like, no biters to deal with. Problem was I went through 3 trains of landfill. That can go away, that can go away, that can go away. We can auto-trash those down to 7 is the magic number I want to keep. Okay, now we can get on that train, and now we can go to Boom. I clear that out of my inventory. We should be good to go. Hopefully. So first things first, we're gonna head down to a Boom station and fix a small mistake that I has been existing for like the last 20 episodes, and I just haven't done anything about it because it meant physically getting on a train to travel there to fix it, and I couldn't be bothered. And it's the silliest mistake, but it's one of those things that only plays up when you automate things. This chest asks for 10 of these, and there's one of these things stuck in there. So it stuffed it. Okay, 5 seconds of inactivity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go train. It's taking way too long. So yes, I'm hoping for the next 2 weeks over the school holidays. We do Megabase, transitioning Megabase episodes non-stop back to back. Now you have to remember, these are bot style. So every single thing has to be done via bots. That is mining. That is the builds themselves. Bots and trains. My only caveat is fuel can be moved by any way, shape or form. So fuel we can put on belts, just because it's easy to have a belt moving fuel in and around a trains, rather than having to extend the network over and over and over to, you know, get fuel from train A to train B to train C. But I'm going to fill this thing up, and the first thing I actually want to take out is this. I have no idea where the first shot went. But I want to take out anything close to the stations, because the last thing I want is for a train to shoot from here to here. Because that's pretty much guaranteed another RIP JD. And there's been enough RIP JDs. Like, we might aggravate all of them. Again, that's perfectly fine. So we'll travel down to the next station. And we'll load up this box with artillery shells. And then these guys will automatically take care of all our friends out and about. I want that one gone. I want that one gone. That one gone. That gone. That gone. Nope, that's as far as we can fire. Let's slide down a carriage. Actually, let's get in that carriage. There's be a hole in the fence. I didn't think about friends on this side of the fence. I may have boo-booed. Oh, that's cut off power. Let's move to the next station, please. Okay, fine. Let me move to the next station then, please. That's a wild biter running up towards the artillery. Power bolt. Hey, power's back. So that's something. Report. You have Logibots. As long as they have Logibots, they will rebuild. That's sort of a very, very important thing. Like, as long as each one of these builds has Logibots. I have no idea why my bots are not doing this shit. And I have no idea what that train was, but it did just go screaming past. Come forward to the next station. Please. Please. We know there are enough targets, you could sit there forever. Next boom station, please. And that one's down to 17 shells already. We'll just slide forward just a little bit. Deconstruct that. Now we move 5 shells at a time. God, this won't work. Auto trash. All of those. Alright, next station. No, don't go backward. Don't. Oh, that didn't work. Haha! That's why. We blew up the next station. Oh, there was a biter here, obviously. We fixed it. I think I need a few artillery trains, actually. We're going to go through ammo sort of quickly. Can we go boom forward again? Just drop 10 artillery in a station and we'll just move on to the next one. Rinse and repeat. Eventually either all the biters be gone or we'll run out of ammo. Like that gets close. I want to target there. Can't reach that one. Go forward. Next one. See, each artillery station uses 15 shells. So the simple fact that this thing carries 100 shells doesn't actually mean that much. Because we are just going to chew through them. Although, that's a lot of trees killed in the last minute. That's an extreme amount of tree death. Shoot here. So I want that gone. I really want... Oh, that gone. Go forward again. Well, There's no point in going forward because we're out of ammo. So, you'll just have to listen to the orchestra of death. Now, my max range for the north is right about here. No, it doesn't work now. Here you go. My max range is right about here. My max range for the south is also right about there. Probably a little bit over. So I do have a good measure of overlap. And that was quite intentional. I really, really wanted to make sure that the current version of the artillery, not some super upgraded version with more research that I didn't have, could kill everything required. Nope, there's no shells left. Like, that has to go. That's far too dangerous to leave alive. That's probably, definitely too dangerous to leave alive as well. As is that, as is that. So, now I'm more comfortable. Definitely. So, yes, it does mean for the next, I don't know how long. Hopefully 2 weeks straight. All depends on my luck, on how long further expansion takes me. My recording schedule in between, you know, the next couple of days and the whole school holidays. Yeah, it really depends on how those things travel, at which point says how often these episodes are going to come out. I do hope that they are super regular and I manage to keep a daily schedule. Because, frankly, all the episodes of the belt base that you have seen are all the ones that have been recorded at this stage. And I really, really want to plug that bus together. But I'd also like to plug this bus together. I want to see them both on. I want to see them both in all their glory. And I also really want to know the final answer. Which is better, a bot base or a belt base? With a as much a side-by-side comparison as you can make. You know, one base is... One map's got biters, one doesn't have biters. A bit of a catch there. I can always kill the biters in this map to even them up. The resource generation was the same, except the belted Megabase, as you guys know, when version 16 came out, it basically reset the resource values to default. The best suggestion anybody's come up with so far is just painting the resources. You know, we all know how to outpost. We've all done it before. Just get a mod, paint in the iron ore, the copper ore, you know, basically the same as it already is with the original map, and just go from there. And so far, that's been the best answer. As for this base and this map, resources should be fine, he says as he looks at little tiny 6 million patches. I don't know, because we actually want a patch. I haven't had any really, really good patches. Like, that was a decent size. That was a decent size, but it's mixed. I really want patches that are like twice the size of... Well, actually, that's a decent patch. 19 million. But I really want it twice the size so I can get more out faster. But we will see. We will see. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope you'll stick with me now that this series has been rebooted. And be here for as many episodes as you can get your teeth into. Like I said, I'm hoping to go back to daily, but we will see. And look forward to the next couple of episodes, probably featuring an overture of artillery shells. Because there's lots of biters that need to go bye-bye. Yeah, lots and lots of biters that need to be dealt with. They don't need to be there anymore. We're not going to actually go out and destroy that one. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you guys for watching. As always, thoughts, comments, all that sort of stuff, fun stuff down the bottom. If you wish to support the channel and you wish to see basically the whole game run on a better PC, my Patreon target, my next target, which I'm about $100 a month short of, is a full-blown PC upgrade. Like I said, I can't afford to do it myself. I don't earn enough from YouTube. I think my current paycheck for the last week of having ads back on is about $5. So I'm raking it in, as you guys know. The Patreon support really does mean everything. The Patreon's already kicking enough money once a month that I can take a day off from family duties, so to speak, and do a multiplayer game with you guys, which was one of the reasons I got so much time off for the GM8 GM8 event two and a half weeks ago. But yeah, the patrons really do support the channel and really do keep the channel running. So like I said, if you guys are interested, you want to help support the artillery shells going off in the background, they cost money. Best place to be able to help out the channel and send me some money is on Patreon. Links are down in the description and up on the end cards. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.